Hey everybody, Dave Spencer here with the Buffalo. At WBKR.com, I posted a blog about what would be on the Mount Rushmore of Owensboro. And it could be people, and actually we've got a lot of suggestions for some good people. But it could be a combination of people, places, and things. And the top suggestion, in order. The comment at the top of the list was Ron Payne and his buffalo. We don't have Ron Payne here, but we do have the buffalo. So I think this is funny. And you know what? As Ashley, the digital managing editor who's running the camera right now, suggested, it's already a statue, so we just have to move him somewhere. What do you think, big guy? Now I'm standing in the former location of another suggestion for the Mount Rushmore of Owensboro. I happen to agree with it. This, of course, is the Owensboro Convention Center, but this is where the legendary Executive Inn used to stand, an incredible hotel, the home of weekly entertainment by some of country music's biggest superstars, and just a fun place to be. We had a studio. We had a studio in the lobby, remember that? But yeah, the Executive Inn, a suggestion for the Mount Rushmore of Owensboro. But now we just got to find that E. And Moonlight Barbecue was also a suggestion. Now here's what's next. And of course I had a feeling that the legendary Wendy Hollow restaurant would be on the list of suggestions for the Mount Rushmore of Owensboro. Hal's Wendy Hollow restaurant. Oh, good old Hal Miller. Now, look over there. You see that bull? Long, long time ago when I was in college and Wendy Hollow was up on the hill, back in the hollers. I climbed up on that bull and I split my pants just wide open. Wendy Hollow is so good, it'll split your pants. Let's go. Hi everybody. Another suggestion on the Mount Rushmore of Owensboro list is Gabe. Remember? He used to stand on the corner of 18th and Triplet and do that. Also, you'll notice that his right arm is way out of proportion. If his arm were to drop down to the side, he'd be down to his calves. So, if you're gonna have the statue of Gabe, then you've gotta have Gabe's Tower is on the list of Owensboro icons that should be on the Mount Rushmore of Owensboro. Obviously, we'll put a likeness of it in its heyday, but this, for the longest time, even longer than the Roosevelt House, has been Owensboro's skyline. So, we've got to include Gabe's Tower. And then, we'll wrap up with the people of Owensboro. And one more place. Among the suggestions we had for what would be great on the Mount Rushmore of Owensboro were a lot of the faces, some still with us, some no longer with us, that have made Owensboro what it is today. Iconic figures like Nikki Hayden, Michael Waltrip, Johnny Depp, Darrell Waltrip, Wendell Ford, Florence Henderson, Goldie Payne, Johnny Depp, Joe Ford. If we ever found a pug somewhere and knew what it looked like, we called Joe Ford. May he rest in peace, he's no longer with us. Kentuckiana's Doc Purdy, Hal Miller, we just talked about Wendy Hollow, Bob Green, VJ Steele, Gabe himself, Bishop McGrath, so many, Delbert Murphy, Waitman Taylor, and there are probably so many more. And see, they could make their own great separate Mount Rushmore of Owensboro, but there's one more I'd like to throw in. How about WOMI? That is its tower. It's 80 years old. Gotta be one of the oldest radio stations in the country, right? So I'm gonna throw that one into the ring too. The Mount Rushmore of Owensboro. What do you think?